Hi, this is Jim A., the teacher for PED 910, Achievement-Based Curriculum for Physical Education. I want to welcome you to our class together. I hope that we have a good class while you're in here. The purpose of my video here is just to provide you an introduction to the course and give you the highlights of the class. I've blacked out my information here in the class, but you can see it when you're in class because this video is also on YouTube, so I don't want that to be out there for everybody in the world to have my cell phone and email information. But if you have questions and need help with our class, make sure that you get my help. Email me. You can also call me. I try to limit my cell phone calls from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But email is probably the best way to get help with me or help from me. I'm here to help. I know this class has quite a bit of work in it, and so you probably have questions, so feel free to get help. So what is this class about? This class is about developing curriculum, standards-based curriculum for physical education, but we're going to use a specific curriculum method called the achievement-based curriculum. And it was developed by Luke Kelly and Vincent Melograno. And so that's the textbook that you'll need to purchase. I sent you information about buying the textbook in the welcome to the class email. If you need any more help purchasing the book, let me know to send me an email. You should be able to buy this pretty much anywhere online, like Amazon and all those different places. Now you'll notice that if you search for this book online, that there's a different version or a different cover than the one I have here, is because this book used to be published by Human Kinetics, and it's now being published by a different publisher. You can buy any of the books. They're the very same book, just different publisher. So feel free to use any version, whatever's cheapest for you, but you will need to have the book for the class. Now I'm going to go over some highlights in the class here. Here's the syllabus, so you should be able to click that link and download the syllabus. I'm going to pay attention to all the assignment directions that I have in there. I have the assignment directions in the syllabus, and I also have them in the different assignments too. Here at a Q&A form, if you have specific questions about the class, would be a good place to post them. Class announcements. I don't make too many announcements about our class here, but this is, if I was going to, that's where I'd post them, and it will actually send you an email if I do post an announcement. I'd like you to complete this About You form here, so you'll click this link, and then you'll add a new discussion topic. Put your subject, about me, and tell us about yourself. What is your name? Where do you live? And where do you work? And what do you do for fun? And you put that in there and then post that to the forum. All right, so let's go back to our home page by clicking this PED 910 link. All right, let's keep going. And we have course documents. There's a lot of helpful resources here in this link. So you'll have the different assessment rubrics that I use for 3 different assignments: the curriculum development project assessment, the CVO report, and the model report assessment. We'll be done with that. Your big assignment for this class is a ABC curriculum project. And so I have different examples there that you can use. I would highly recommend that you use those. I have all my PowerPoints from the lectures I have. I have the syllabus using APA, some different policies and procedures, the different workbooks from the worksheets from the textbook. It's an old Moodle guide, probably outdated. You probably get rid of that. And so looks like I got 2 syllabi, so one of these syllabi will be gone by the time you actually watch this. All right, let's get back to the welcome module. Here I have some external links. Some of these will be obviously not too helpful. This one will take you to an example of a curriculum development that you can take a look at. It's not exactly the same what we're going to do for our class, but other ones, different Google books that you can use. So, and obviously you're watching this video. So how our class is designed is that it's in several modules. So like our first module is on Chapter 1, the foundation of curriculum. I give you all these directions here that I'd like you to read about the class and what I want you to do in this module. I have a lecture here that you'll watch, sort of like that you're doing now. You'll then do an assignment on defining the curriculum in the forum, and then you'll take a quiz. Now the quiz is open book. You have unlimited time to complete the quiz. You have 2 opportunities to be successful on the quiz. Some of the answers in Moodle, or some of the answers on a quiz, cannot be automatically graded in Moodle, so I have to go in there and grade them myself. You can shoot me an email and let me know that you've completed the quiz. Moodle doesn't automatically tell me the different assignments. It tells me that you've completed an assignment, but in quizzes it doesn't. So I'll have to go in there and manually grade it. All the multiple choice questions it grades, but some of the short answer questions it doesn't. So I have to go in there and grade that. So what I like you to do is complete one module before you move on to the next module. So then do module 1, then module 2, which is on curriculum value orientations, which is in Chapter 1, specifically pages 20 through 22. And you're going to develop a curriculum value orientation paper assignment. Watch the lecture, read this material up here, read that particular part of the chapter, and then write your report. I have the assignments description here, and I'm not going to go over this. You can read that on your own. And this is about 2 pages in length, double spaced. You can read all the material that I ask you to write about. Then you'll you add your submission and turn in your paper, and then I'll grade it and give you feedback. I try to turn around grading pretty quickly, as much as I can, because I also teach full-time at the university, so sometimes I get pretty busy. But I do try to get all the your feedback done pretty quickly. Then module 3, and I can go through each module. It gets kind of redundant. So you can see that we have then module 3 is about Chapter 2. Module 4 is about Chapter 4. We have a couple quizzes there. And then we have another paper due in module 4. Or in this particular assignment, I'd like you to pick one specific PE model that the textbook talks about, other than the ABC model, and you can read the material there on which I want you to do with this particular assignment. Then in module 5, we start actually working on the ABC curriculum model, PE curriculum model. Actually, in Chapter 4 we know. Chapter 5 is when we start working on that. That's in module 6. So these next 2 modules, you're going to be working on a rough draft for your final paper, your final project, a curriculum development project. So you'll see I have a lecture again, and then in here I have pretty detailed assignment information here, and this is really where you want to use the ABC curriculum development project examples to help you see what these assignments should look like. And so you'll do this, You'll turn it in. I'll give you feedback. Don't work on the next set of activities until I have given you feedback and I have approved these particular steps. These are steps 1, 2, and 3 for the curriculum development project. So let me give you my approval before you move on to the next module, where you actually have a lot more steps. So you want to listen to these chapter 6, parts 1, 2, and 3 lectures, and then do the next part of the development of the curriculum. So we got a lot more steps here. Again, use the completed assignments to help you. And I'll give you feedback on these, and we'll get it to a point where it's excellent and ready to be turned in. And pretty much every student does 95% or greater on that final assignment, just because we are doing rough drafts. Usually it takes 2 drafts for each one of these chapter 5 and chapter 6 assignments in order to get it done. Module 8, don't really have any assignments. You don't have to even listen to the lectures or anything like this. This is from chapters 7, 11, and 12. Talks about program evaluation. How do we know that we're actually meeting the program and learning objectives? So you can listen to that if you want. You don't have to. And then the final thing is to turn in your final assignment for the class and turn in your online grading form. Here's some if you need transcripts, use this link. And if you're looking for other classes to take, I teach 2 additional classes. I teach a sports first aid class and a concussion and sports class. Both classes are online. And I have clicked these different links, and it'll take you to the link to register for these courses. And this is a code here that'll reduce your tuition by $10 for each course. And lastly, I just want to say I'm going to remind you that I'm here to help. So if you have questions, please ask. And I look forward to getting to know you a little bit better through our time together.